Hello students, this is my second video on the chapter Is Matter Around Us Pure for the ninth class. Earlier in my video I have discussed about the properties of metals. Today we are going to discuss about few properties of non-metals and we will stress upon one thing, that is a mixture, which is bifurcated into two types only, that is homogeneous and heterogeneous. We will study about the properties of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Coming to the properties of non-metals. Generally the non-metals are soft. The properties are just opposite to metals. Only one non-metal is a liquid, that is the bromine, and one is solid, that is iodine. Generally all the non-metals are gases. Coming to the properties, non-metals are not rigid, they are not malleable, cannot be converted into sheets. They are not ductile, the wires cannot be made by non-metals. They are not sonorous, they do not produce sound. Their melting point and boiling point are less than the metals. Their density is less than the metals. So these are some properties related to non-metals. Now coming to mixtures. What are the mixtures? When you add several components each other with different masses, means their ratio is not fixed. They can be added in any property, any ratio, that is known as mixture. In mixture, the property does not change because all the substances which will mix in it, they retain their original properties. So let us discuss about the mixtures and the kinds. First of all, it is a homogeneous. What is homogeneous? When we add something to water, I am taking the example of water. If you add some component into it, when it dissolves completely and the molecules of that particular substances you cannot see by your naked eyes, that is homogeneous. So let us study by taking an experiment. I am adding some water to this glass. This is a glass filled with water. Now I take some salt. This is the salt which I have taken in a spoon. This is the salt. Now I just mix this salt with the water. You can see the salt is going down, yes, easily. But when I mix this salt into the water, now this salt is completely mixed. See this. It is transparent again. You cannot see any different boundaries. There is only one surface of a water which is seen to you. Right? If I dissolve some lemon water into it, few drops of lemon or one spoon of sugar into it, they all will get mixed into it. And you will not see the different boundaries. That means that salt is mixed homogeneously into this, and this is said to be the solution. When you left this, अगर हम इसे छोड़ दें undisturbed, तो जो भी मैंने इसमें मिक्सअप किया है, that is a salt, वो इसमें नीचे बॉटम में नहीं बैठेगा. That means that is remain constantly mixed up with the water molecules. It has taken the space between the water molecules. That is why it is not settling down at the bottom. So you can see only the one surface over here, only one surface. So this kind of a mixture is known as homogeneous. If I pass a light through it, light will pass clearly, the path is shown. This is a kind of homogeneous mixture, but it retains in property. If you taste this, you will find the property of a salt into it. And there is a no fixed ratio of that which I have mixed in it. Now let us come to the example of heterogeneous mixture. So we take an experiment by this. This is a tumbler in which I have taken a sand. इसमें मैंने कुछ रेत भरी हुई है, राइट? अब अगर मैं क्या होगा कि अगर मैं इस रेत में पानी को मिलाऊंगा, what will happen? See this. Now adding a water into it. You can see the water has become completely sandy. पानी sandy हो चुका है. And slowly you can see that, observe that, the sand is being settling down. See this, sand is settled down clearly. And you can see the one surface of sand and the one surface of water very much clearly. तो एक परत दिखाई देगी, एक सरफेस दिखाई देगी रेत की और एक सरफेस दिखाई देगी पानी की. That means the particles can be seen by naked eyes. हमें ये दिखाई दे रहे हैं. And if I left undisturbed, जैसा कि मैंने इसे undisturbed छोड़ दिया है, तो रेत के particles नीचे settle down हो गए हैं. They have been settled down. Now what I will do? I will add something more into it. I am adding a pebbles into it. मैं इसमें कुछ pebbles भी add कर देता हूँ. Look at this. I have added some pebbles into it. These are the stone pebbles. What I have added to this. Now look what is happening. Now I am finding a 3 layers, means 3 boundaries. One is the layer of sand, another is the layer of surface of pebbles, and the third surface is of water. That means different boundaries can be seen in heterogeneous mixtures. If you pass a light through it, it will scatter because the particles are larger and they can be seen by the naked eyes. They will stop the light particles and scatter them. This is the basic difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Now let us consider again that what were the properties what I have told you. Mixtures can be combined in any ratio. They retain their original property. In homogeneous, when they are dissolved, any substance is dissolved, it does not seem to be different boundaries. You cannot see the particles by your naked eyes, and when it is left undisturbed, they settle down. And in heterogeneous mixture, you can see the different boundaries in different ratios, and the particles get settled down when they are settled undisturbed, right? And you can see by your naked eyes easily. So I hope so that you have understood the basic difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Thank you very much for today.